Hi everybody, welcome back. Sky Factory 3 episode 72 with me, Sid, and we are definitely getting close to completion on this series. So last episode we made the big purple ball of doom in the sky. My badge has now changed to an RIP badge. I'd love to know what mod. I'm sure one of you has already said or told me what mod that's from by now, but I don't know what's doing that. Anyway, so when I logged back on here today, I got a bit of a surprise, and that was that my big purple sphere of doom was powered up adequately and doing its thing, but there was no power to the storage system, and there was no power to anything else, and everything was all confused. So I did a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of things. So this is currently gaining 8.6,000 RF per tick. So we're currently at 1.3 billion RF of a total of 2.4 trillion, whatever that works out at. Oh, not even 1% yet. So what I did is I took off all of the points. So I've just now got one plug, one receiver, and this thing here I've labelled Draconic Core. This thing over here I have labelled Draconic Plug. And it didn't really help a great deal. I was still none the wiser. So I came down to the next plug point, which is probably the easiest one to get to, is over here actually. And I labelled this Draconic Infuser 1 and Draconic Infuser 2. And I then basically went through my entire network and labelled up every single user or abuser, and finally got it all tidied up. It's all working and everything is fine and good and dandy and everything's great. So that was good. Anyway, let me get back down. No, that's not where I do want to be here in a moment, but so now everything's working, and I've just put another 8 to 64K slots in, and everything's fine. This is now storage system point. I can also see where I SWAT and turn them off and turn them on, you know, a lot easier. That's, you know, important stuff. However, I just created myself a blank charm. We've got some nether stars, we've got some supremium. I want one of those. Now what I would like to do is, let me find me the roof. No, blood altar. Let's go for blood altar. That's probably the nearest point to the armor repository, which big guy rightly points out. I frequently I thought these were supposed to be invulnerable to damage. Which clearly doesn't appear to be the case. However, what I would like to do is take out the boot slot and add in that. Mainly just because if I want to kill a few withers, I'm going to have to kill a few more withers. The wither effect, whilst the painful, is not, it's not end of the world stuff. It is most definitely not end of the world stuff. Do I need to get mending on these then? Probably should, if I was going to use them. But more importantly, we need some more wither skulls. We'll just take a stack. We're going to need, and we'll take some soul sand, 2 stacks. 1, 2. And I'm just going to go and grind a few more withers. Now this should give us the wither reduction resistance, so we don't have to worry about that. And I'm not going to montage this. Who we got? Never heard of. There's a mixture of names on here, and 9 times out of 10 I've not heard of them. Okay, there we go. So maybe I should be considering... Wow. Chance hydrohedron. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to play with that. I'm definitely taking some durability damage on those. I definitely think we need to look at mending for those. So just because, you know, because of the wonderful things he does. Okay, let's go up and up and up and up. So if I want to put mending on a book, XP boost, auto smelt protection, look at the sea, law, soulbound, sieve, efficiency. I'm trying to think what even mending would be. Fortune, oh, it's the experience rod, isn't it? And 21 levels. We need to make those then. Okay, that's fine. I think we can do that. Okay, why can why is that not linked up? Okay. Experience rod is solarium and energetic. Solarium 1, 2, 3, 4. And some energetic 1, 2, 3, 4. And where's my crafting paddle? This is not vital, but this is just, you know, if I'm going to have these. Right, so we'll take that one off. We'll place it in there. Oops. Oh, no, we don't, do we? We put it on a... Right, okay, book. Give me half of those, and then we'll go take that out. We'll go with that. Okay, written book. God damn it. Well, there we go. Bang. Okay, right. Written book. Did I not get 4 of those? Okay, oh right, yeah. That's right. And 15 lapis. There's a mending, and then we should be able to go and take you and go. And that's now got mending on it. Right, let me repeat that a few times. And I'm going to need more lapis, I'm going to need more books. And I will be right back with you. So we all know nothing's perfect, and I've adjusted this now. I actually should have thought of this before I did sent that back, but let me just go and grab this. This weatherproof glass is so cheap. Once you've got a ready source of wither skeletons, it is somewhat of a joke. I'm just using this because it's what I've got a lot of. But the idea here is I can come in and bat away at the wither. Now what I was finding was I was getting a lot of knockback, so I was being fired back that way, I was getting fired back this way. This basically means I can come in and just run out here. There's no chance of any stray wither bullets coming through. Gruntwork, oh I like that name. And when I go in, you can't knock me back. I will always be in batting range, and therefore the job will be a good one. I'm wondering. I mean, I could put one in there, I suppose. I don't think it makes a great deal of difference. Wow, I'm fully healed. Anyway, yeah. So no design is ever perfect. and you can always, in hindsight, find things to do. I'll let me finish this off back in a bit. Okay, last one of this batch. They're noisy, aren't they, these wither things? But there you go. There's a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, some of that, quite a bit of that, some of that, that, and that. We shall swap out this and put it back where it belongs. Now, the reason I've wanted to do all of this particular work is we need it for the Draconic Armour, and whilst I'll be honest with you, I was kind of thinking I don't have any intention of using Draconic Armours and swords and the likes. And then I thought, well, if I make it, I should use it at least a little bit. Same way as I should have used that. Now, this is still my preferred armour. I like this as armour. It is an interesting armour. It has character. And it's not so ludicrously OP that, you know, you just feel like you should just pack up the game and go home. Which is what you have with that. However, let's start looking at armour. Let's have a look at Wyvern armour for starters. Or Wyvern armour, if you, depending on, I always go Wyvern. I think that's my Yorkshire accent going on there. But what time is it? Is it night time? Let's see whether we can go. Let's go home and sleep and get rid of that. The thunderstorm, that's always nice, and then we can go back there. So Wyvern or Wyvern armour requires basically we need Wyvern core and Wyvern energy core, and I'm guessing, yeah, we need basically four cores. Start and start. And 4 Wyvern energy cores. Start and start. So that's going to take a goodly amount of our materials there. And then we need some draconium. I'm going to need to make 2 of these, of course, because I think, yeah, if we want to go draconic, we're going to have to go there as well. And then we need some diamond armor. Diamond, well, we've got some diamondy boots, that's nice. So we'll do you, how are your boots, we'll do you, and we'll do you. And then we'll do that with, if I do that and that and that and that, that gives us a Wyverny helm, which is going to charge up. That gives us a Wyverny breastplate. That gives us some Wyverny leggings. And that gives us some Wyverny boots. And they are going to each take 4 million RF each, so they're going to take a quick hot minute to charge. And if we press Control, you can upgrade the RF capacity, the shield capacity, and the shield recovery on each of those, and also the jump boost on this particular item. Okay, what else can we do with those? Well, we can use them to make Wyvern to Draconic, and this is obviously where we need the next layer, because we're going to need awakened stuff for these, which is going to be pricey, and 1.2 million RF. Alright, that's not quite there. Let's just wait till we've got that going. Let's put that on. This armor, I just think, looks utterly ludicrous. I mean, seriously. Doesn't help with the eyes, admittedly. But, you know, we've got the energy, we've got all of that. So, let's get rid of that for a second. And what I would like to do is let's head up to Fusion Crafters, as good a place as any. It's fairly close to the Armour Museum, and let me find a spot for I'm going to stick this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I honestly do think it is. Let's put it this way. I think this and this is silly. I think this is just about a nice level of texture. That's actually quite not too bad, and neither is that. It's just when you get up here it gets silly. This, on the other hand, is too plain. This is nice. It's just a nice level of detail. This is ludicrous. Personal opinion, you know, mileage may vary. You may hold opinions different to that. I mean, in my eyes, you would be wrong, but it doesn't mean you've got no less a right to that opinion. Right, how are we for nether stars now? Let me have a look. 35. I think we should be good, therefore, to make another set of Draconic. Let me throw that together quick, and I shall be with you in a mo. Alright, we need to go to the fusion crafter. So, first things first, we need to make awakened cores. I'm not sure what's the recipe for. Oh, even more awakened cores and draconic energy cores. Oh, Christ almighty, this is just ludicrous. Okay, well we need an awakened core, and then we need, yeah. All right, so awakened core, believe it or not, is expensive. It's 4 of those, 5 of those, and a nether star. So I don't know whether there's any. Just give me that. Let me just check. Is there any benefit? I don't think. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. Hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You need a tier where you need Wyvern, you need multiple awakened Draconium. I mean, I need another one of the. Oh, crap. I think that means I need another one of these fusion crafting injectors. Now, the question is, have I got the means to do it? Basic fusion crafting injector. Uses on that, if you take those with, right, okay. So we're going to take 4 of those. Oops, no. Oh, bum. Okay, we're going to take those, and then we need, you know, it'd be better if I kept that out, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Recipe. No. Uses. To get to a Wyvern, we need a Wyvern core and 2 Draconic cores. Okay. Core. Make me a Wyvern core. And make me 2 Draconic cores. And then we need some diamond, 4 of them to be precise. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh, and a block of draconium. Okay, well, that we can do. I'm not sure how the hell I'm going to power this, but we'll worry about that in a moment. That, oh no. That, and that, and then 4 diamonds. 1. Don't like this. Grumble, grumble, draconic evolution, grumble, grumble, balance, Grumble, grumble. Alright, that needs some juice. Off you go. I still... Grumble, grumble. Don't like Draconic Evolution. Grumble, grumble. Love this bit. I know. That is still a bloody cool mechanic. Don't care what you say. Right, so we've got a flux point. We need to bring some power around to to a fifth. I have an idea. There we go. Okay, so now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what else did we need? 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's do this proper so we know. So we know we're doing it properly. One, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And finally another star, which we shall place in here. It's going to take a while because this takes a good amount of power. So, well, let me get these done, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, well that failed. It didn't like it in the middle there, so I've had to put a third position on this wall. That does give me the capability, of course, of putting another 3 on, so yeah, not the end of the world. Did a lot of faffing around there. First I thought it was because it was set forward, that didn't change it, so possibly would have worked if I'd stuck it on the outside here as well. Who knows? There we go. Awakened core. Right. Repeat that 3 more times. Back in a mo. Alright, 4 in the bag. Now, we have got another problem we need to deal with. First things first, let's go and just have a look what our power's like, because I've just used a big chunk of it. It is 1.79 billion RF, so I think we're okay there. Right, we need to get back down to somewhere down there. That was about right amongst all that clutter. So the next thing we need is we're going to need a whole bunch of these Draconic energy cores. Now for that we're going to need to make well, we need 4, so we need 4 Wyvern cores. So that's let's get those going first. 2, 3, 4. 4 Wyvern cores in the bag. Wyvern energy cores. Okay, so Wyvern energy cores we need 4 for each. So only that's 16 by my calculation. So have a look, use and recipe of that. So we've got those and those, and then you've got the awakened draconium. Now this is where we hit the problem. We've only got enough for 2, so we need to make more of this. Let me get this bag of holding a second. I'm just going to borrow you to start storing everything in here, and I'm going to store most of this away as well. I'll just keep 1 item for reference. So the recipe for this, as you will recall, is 4 draconic cores. Sorry, let's try that again. 6 draconic cores, a dragon heart and a draconium block. So let's go with cores. 6 draconic cores, a draconium block, 2, 3, 4 of those. What was, let me just check again. I'd hate to get this wrong. 6 and a dragon heart, of course. Oh, and the not so trivial matter of 350 million RF. Now we've got 1.7 billion, so we can do this a few times should we need to. I don't think we will need to, but if we can get up to the fusion crafter, we should be good to place those 4 in there, and then we'll pop the heart there. 1, 2. Let me just have a no. Yep, and then 4 on this side. And start. This is going to take a while, as you can see. So while that is doing its thing, I'm going to grab some ice. Ice and what were you? Right, this stuff here. This is pretty useful. We need some snow. That should do us. We'll grab some more ice while we're at it, and a bit more of you, like that. Maybe a little bit more of that, just to be on the safe side. So this particular island out here, while that's charging, this is swamp. This is going to be our snow island, or ice island, I should say. So what I was thinking is bringing in a whole load of ice blocks for starters around the place. We'll just mix this up, and then we're going to bring the top up to be snow. I'm going to fill this in just so there's no light source in it. So I'm going to use some normal ice underneath there as well. We're going to have a little bit of a water flow going off the edge, and some ice spikes. So, well, let me knock that together while that cooks, and I'll be back again in a mo. Well, we are 56% charged, and we are working away over here. I just popped over to set the time today. I know I've got loads and loads of grid power. It's one of this is a phobia of mine, that I actually run out of grid power at the most inappropriate time. I don't think it's an unreasonable one, given where we're working right now. But yeah, so we filled this in. I'm just replacing a few choice blocks underneath here with ice. This one perhaps, and that one, and then we can do a little bit of this, maybe a little bit of that, and there perhaps. Why not? So basically build this up. We're going to use a lot more snow on it for starters. This is going to be our go-to block here, because it don't melt. Well, it does melt, but it doesn't melt in when it's lit, which is the key here. And we'll just basically get this kind of thing going on. And then I've got a little bit of this ice left, which I'm going to place in further down. Oh, you know what, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I can fly, I still hate the void with a passion. Yeah, with a passion. A little bit there. Let's have a look, see how that looks. Yeah, it's all right. Right, so then what we need to do is I need to return. I'm going to return that and those and that. In fact, I'm going to get that ice back, because the ice has got practical application. I'm going to get rid of some of that. I'm going to keep U bits. That can go, that can go. Let me very quickly check. I don't think we'll be that much closer. 76%. So the last thing we need to do is illuminate this. Now that was obviously a lot more problematic than doing, say, that down there. But what we'll do is we are going to I'm going to get some glowstone actually. Okay, glow. Yeah, that should do us. And if I look in my bag, I should have chisels and bits and a chisel somewhere. Right, now, here is the question. I'm not sure entirely what the answer is, but this is the question. If I were to put down a piece of glowstone here, it doesn't really need to be there, does it? Oops, that was a mistake. Oh well, doesn't matter. There's always a way, and it's not like we've got no thing. So if I were to come in here and slice a sliver, it doesn't light it up. Okay, that's fine. In which case we are going to be into this malarkey. We'll need to do one there perhaps. Maybe one here. Let's have a look. What else we got going on? Definitely. Definitely one there. That's going to be flooded in a moment, so that actually doesn't matter. Yep, that should, I think, covers the only point that we've got issue with there is here, but that should be covered by taking you out. Yep, that's fine. And then it's a matter of, let's get down here, and we'll whack down a snow block for starters and see if we can chisel it. I've got no idea. Yes, we can. That's good. We'll take those and we shall apply my usual fix for these problems, which is just whack down a solid block like that. Now we're going to need to do a few of these, so I will get those done quick, and armed with that we should be good to cover most of this up. Let's have a look what we got. One there, one there. Now this is an interesting one, so what I'm going to do is that will work, because it's a peculiar thing with chisels and bits. You don't need as much as you think you need. Alright, have I covered up all of my glowstone sources? I have. Excellent. Right, so the last thing we need is a couple of these. And again, apply the same rigorous technique. That is not so easy actually. Let me get... So, because you're going to be filling in the sides there, the quickest and easiest way of doing it, well, not necessarily the quickest and easiest, but certainly the one that works is to do these, and that will give you a nicely illuminated block. Which is relatively straightforward to do, and like so. I wonder whether our thing's finished yet. Probably not, because you know That would be far too simple, wouldn't it? Anyway, let me just finish this off. I will come back once I've got this done, and I will see you in a moment. Last thing to do, break this. Which is going to take a while, because of course I don't know whether this will... it does have the desired effect. Let me place that and that. I think that should do us. And that should give us a waterfall going off the edge there. Lovely. We have a nice spike biome done, and I am a happy bunny, because that's another job off the job list sorted. We should probably, I don't even want to know what's in this. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. We could probably get rid of most of this, to be honest. Certainly all of that and that and that probably. And the stone, yeah. And the... It's amazing how much crap you pick up in these chisel bags, you know. Yeah, that'll do us. And we'll pop that away, and let's go and have a look. Yay, look at that. 4 blocks of draconium, which makes a nice big pile of it. Okay, so armed with that, we've got these. So if we were looking at you, we need to make the draconic reactors. So we've got 4 of those, 1 of those. All right, yeah, I think we can do. We've got you, we've got those, we've got that, we've got all of those. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need, let's have a look. Just draconium. Awakened draconium, unfortunately, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, get me back up to the fusion crafter, and yeah, we're going to do 2 of those. 1 and 2, doesn't really matter, but you know, do 1 of those and 1 of those, and that. And then let's start off with a hat, shall we? Oh, pedestal tier is too low. Do I need to upgrade those first? Probably do. Yeah, we need to get a draconic pedestal. Crap. If I were a draconic pedestal, what would I look like? I'd look like that. Oh crap, here we go. Oh, you are shitting me. Pardon my French. I only need 4 of them though, don't I? So Wyvern core only. I only need 4. Alright. Well, let's not say that I'm easily put on. Is that all the... No, that wasn't all the awakened I got left, was it? So we're going to take 1 of those, and we are going to take that, and the usage is going to be 2 Wyvern cores. Wyvern cores. 2. Oh, going through the nether stars. I'm glad I killed all those dragons to start off with. And then let's have a look. The usage is also going to take 4 diamonds. Diamonds are the least of my worries, it has to be said. And then draconium, of which I need a block. I'm not going to have enough awakened draconium, so I'm definitely going to have to do another run of that. Okay, take that out, place that in. We have got draconium and 2 diamonds, and hang on, it's there. 2 diamonds and 4 cores. Sorry, 2 cores. And a lot of power. Well, maybe not that much, it's charging pretty quick. But I need 4 of these, and I've definitely not got enough to make 4 and the thing, so I'm going to have to do another block of Awakened Draconium. And for that we are going to need to do the time thing again. So let's just go and see how the juice is doing now. Yeah, still alright. Mind you, I mean, we're gaining power at a ludicrous rate. So I think I'm going to have to do that between episodes. I think doing that now is lunacy. But on the plus side, we did get quite a way into this. I do need to do the next Awakened Draconian block. That's just going to take me some more Wyvern cores and a heart and some Draconian blocks. So I'll get those going between episodes, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.